It is a pleasure for me to be invited to close the first day of the virtual conference InnoBioDent 2022 with a presentation on the topic Innovative Biologic Dentistry. I would like to highlight first the involvement of the European Regional Organization of the FTI, especially President Professor Dr. Simona Dianiskova and President-elect Dr. Eduardo Cavale, my colleagues from the ERO board in this educational project, and it's not the only one. The ERO is an organization with a great history. The beginnings of the European Regional Organization date back to 1955, when the Special Commission for European Cooperation was established in response to the request of some European member association of the FTI to have a common body to defend their interests and views and to foster their cooperation and links. In 1964, the FTI General Assembly adopted a resolution setting up regional organization within the FTI. Accordingly, in January 1965, the Regional Organization for Europe of the FTI, later renamed European Regional Organization of the FTI, was effectively established. It was the first regional organization of the FTI and thus served as a model for the other regional organizations to be created later in Latin America, the Asian Pacific region, and more recently in Africa and North America. One of the European Regional Organization mission is to support the member organization in providing the best possible oral and general health in patients. Today, we received very interesting presentation from world-renowned dental professionals and educators. We had as a guest Professor Dr. Lakshman Samaranayake with the impact of COVID-19 on dentistry, Dr. Don Ewing with dental interferences, Dr. Marielle Parisot, Teeth, Your Body's Early Warning System, Dr. Paul Connet, The Truth About Fluoride, a focus on the brain, Dr. Russell Jaffe, Toxic Heavy Metals and Food Sensitivities, and Professor Dr. Niraj Kinaribala with the root canals and jaw bone lesions. As you know, Professor Samaranayake of the University of Hong Kong is a renowned clinical academic with expertise in clinical microbiology, research, executive level administration, and has worked in different universities in the UK, in Canada, in Hong Kong, Australia, serving over 12 years as an executive dean of two major dental schools, the University of Hong Kong and Queensland. With a current Hirsch index of 97, he is the author of over 450 publications, cited over 31,000 times. He's also the current editor-in-chief of the International Dental Journal of the FTI. So we are very thankful to have him as a speaker today. Dr. Don Ewing has been the executive director of the International Academy of Biological Dentistry and Medicine since 1994, authored the book Let the Tooth Be Known, and was featured on the Netflix movie Root Cause. She acted as a dental hygienist, paramedic, and a flight medic in the International Air Ambulance Transport before obtaining a doctorate in naturopathic medicine and a PhD in integrative medicine, aiming to merge her two worlds of dentistry and medicine into one. Dr. Marielle Parisot is a dentist focused on social impact, a change architect, a coach, a mentor, a visionary, and a speaker, having the mission to reconnecting teeth to body to make healthcare whole, reaching thousands of viewers and fans around the world with her TEDx talk about teeth. She received her PhD with honors from University of Montreal and several special courses at the Pankey University Institute for Advanced Dental Education, University of California, San Francisco, University of Toronto, and University of Pennsylvania. Professor Dr. Paul Connet is a prominent speaker and water fluoridation critic. He graduated at Cambridge University, held a PhD in chemistry from Dartmouth College, and he taught chemistry at St. Lawrence University in Canton, where he specialized in environmental chemistry and toxicology. He is currently also the director of the American Environmental Health Studies Project and the executive director of the Birmingham, New York-based Fluoride Action Network, one of the largest organizations opposing water fluoridation worldwide. Dr. Russell Jaffer received his MD and PhD from the Boston University School of Medicine, completed residency training in clinical chemistry at the National Institutes of Health, and has more than 40 years of experience contributing to molecular biology and clinical diagnostics. He has pioneered lymphocyte tests of immune function and hypersensitivity through ELISA-HT biotechnology and is focused on providing functional predictive test and procedure design to improve the precision of both diagnosis and of treatment outcomes. So thank you so much, Dr. Russell, to be with us and holding such an interesting lecture. Associate Professor Dr. Niraj Kinarivala is a proficient clinician with expertise in contemporary endodontics and digital dentistry. Associate Professor at the Karnavati University in Gujarat, India, editor and co-author of the first book on guided endodontics from Springer Publishing House, guest speaker and lecturer at prestigious national and international conferences, and having a significant national and international publishing activity, passionate proponent of magnification and digital dentistry. Professor Dr. Simona Dianiskova is the president of the European Regional Organization of World Dental Federation, former president of the Council of European Chief Dental Officer, head of the orthodontic department of the Slovak Medical University in Bratislava. She holds a PhD, a Master of Public Health, and a Master of Science in Lingual Orthodontics. She's a member and editors of the Editors Board of the journal Stomatolog and Czech Stomatology. Thank you so much, President Simona Dianiskova, for sharing your remarks, your opening remarks with us. I would like to present my appreciation to the speakers of today for their support to the success of this event and for their many years of contribution to the education in the dental profession. We had the privilege to listen to very interesting lectures which enriched our knowledge, from post-COVID dentistry and talking about the 1918 influenza pandemic to the Omicron wave today with 50% of the world infected, to the dental interferences and the body's warning system, the general health and nutrition, to the controversial discussion about fluoride and the impact on the IQ, and ending with a very interesting endodontic lesson. I would like to thank all of the speakers, and I hope tomorrow it will be also a very interesting conference, and I wish you all a pleasant day. Thank you so much and see you tomorrow.